Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Um, this video is a little bit different because it's like teaching advice, I guess. It's about something that happened to me today in one of my lessons that I was not prepared for. Company training didn't really cover this. It's pretty unusual, so I didn't expect that it would be covered, but I didn't really know what to do in this situation, and it really threw me off guard. And maybe this could be like some helpful advice for like new English teachers anywhere in the world, or maybe old teachers that just haven't come across this. I don't know. Anyways, so I was teaching one of my lessons today to sixth graders. So kids are maybe 11, 12 years old or so. I think so. um, and we were teaching have. Do you have a? Yes, I have a. Or no, I don't have a. And so I introduced the grammar and we went through it a few times as a class, kind of drilling. Do you have a pen? Do you have a watermelon? Silly things like that. And after drilling it as a class, I would ask individual students. Now, today, for some reason, something was going on, and instead of 20 students, there were 5, which I thought, okay, it's going to be easier to work with them. Well, this one student, I asked him, which was it? Which was it? Do you have a notebook? Do you have a notebook? And again, sixth grade, 11, 12 years old, I believe. Do you have a notebook? And he looked at me confused. And so, okay, no worries, buddy. So I tried to help him out. Yes. Like in Japanese culture, this is me instead of like me or I. So like, yes, I have a notebook. And he still was just giving me a blank stare. So I went even slower back to help him again. And he just stared at me, and I saw his lips started to shake. And I thought, what's going on here? Class is much smaller than usual, and before he would never behave like this. And so I just smiled and said, "Oh, okay." And then his face got even more. I guess I should just say it. He started crying, in front of the class, just weeping, weeping. Tears were falling down his face quite fast. Like if you know One Piece and the main character Luffy, he cries a lot. But in this series, it's like waterfalls gushing. It wasn't that severe, but just to make a comparison, he started to cry quite a bit, and I didn't know what to do. Like, oh my god, somehow inadvertently, accidentally made this student cry. I was trying to help him out, and he just maybe he was having a bad day. Maybe he just was so confused by it. He started to cry. 12-year-old kid. I was very fortunate to have a support staff in the classroom, a Japanese speaking man. Oh, excuse me. Who tried to help, and both of us were saying, hey, it's okay, don't worry. And I started to walk away very slowly, like, I'll give you your space, bud. And the support staff was telling him in English and Japanese, like, hey, don't worry about it, don't worry, it's okay. And the kid kept crying. So after like maybe 10 seconds of just like, I didn't know what to do, support staff was trying to help the kid, and then I realized, okay, I need to get everyone's attention off of what's going on. So I asked the same question to another student who answered it pretty well. it was just coincidentally the time of class to play a game, a bingo game, like in the US, tic tac toe. But I devised it where we had cards on the board, like pen, notebook, basketball, whatever, and students would ask. They'd get in teams, and two students would come to the front. They'd do a rock paper scissors battle, and the winner could ask someone on their team, "Do you have a?" And they would choose one of the 9 items on the board, and the teammate would reply either, "Yes, I have a whatever," or "No, I don't have a whatever it is, pen, notebook, whatever they chose." And providing that they answered it using the good English, they could put an X or a circle. And 3 in a row, you win. Tic-tac-toe, or bingo, as they call it here. Well, it just so happened that the team with the crying kid, there were 5 kids in class again. It was a 2-person team. So if someone on that team wins the rock, paper, scissors battle, the crying kid will get thrust into the action. And I tried to say, like, support staff, you can jump in. Let's let him just, take his time. When he feels ready, he can join us. But the support staff, he was just chilling. He was like, no, go for it. Well, the team with the crying kid, they won like 4 rock, paper, scissors battles in a row. So they won the first game, and then the second game we didn't have time to finish, but they won like all 4 battles. So this kid, I didn't know how to avoid it. He had to talk every time. And like I went over to him, got down on my knees so that he was actually higher than me, and I just helped him really slowly, like I thought I was before. He'd calmed down. He was a little bit better at this point. And I walked him through it, one word at a time. And he repeated it very quietly the first time. And after he finished repeating it, even segmented, I said, "Hey, nice job, excellent, perfect." Gave him a big round of applause. And he smiled. He smiled after that. The second time, he got a little bit better. Still to help him, but instead of me helping him with every single word, I had to help him maybe every 2 words. So progress. And he was smiling. He was smiling then too. And got better and better. He got more confident. So dealing with a student that kind of just cries unexpectedly, like, geez, I'm thinking, what did I do? How could this have been avoided? To avoid it, I don't know what I could have really done differently. To elicit a response from students, you kind of have to just like choose people and be like, hey, talk to me. Let's participate. So I don't think there was really a way to avoid it from happening. But the solution to it, I think we did pretty well. Kind of just eased up on him, gave him his space. And if I had it my way, I would have tried to leave him out of the game for at least the beginning. He got involved, though, not by my choice, but he did get involved, and we worked through it together, just slowing it down a bit, telling him, "Hey man, everything's okay, and hey, it worked. Yeah, dealing with a student that starts crying is rough, because it happened. I'm thinking to myself, wow, what did I do? I feel like a terrible person for making a 12-year-old cry. Oh, I still feel bad, even though I don't think it really could have been avoided. But yeah, crying student, other things I can think of would be like maybe distracting them, or, they start crying and, get their attention changed onto something else. Interestingly, this is the first time it's happened, and with like my oldest student. My 3, 4, and 5-year-old students, they cry, but not because of English lessons. So yeah, that really threw me off guard today. If it happens again, I'll still feel uncomfortable. I still be like, man, how could I have avoided this? But the important thing to know is that it could happen, and if it does, just think, what can I do to, make the student feel better? So my suggestion, ease up on them, and then wait till you get the impression that they're feeling better, that they're not so worked up, and try to slowly, gently ease them back in with some hand holding, not actual hand holding, but the expression, and hopefully it works. I'm hoping that I don't have to deal with that again, but it just came out of nowhere. So I'm hoping it doesn't happen again, but you never know. I think I'll be more prepared next time. I think so. But again, hopefully it doesn't happen. Man, I talked for too long. This is going to be like 12 minutes. For anyone who actually watched and listened from beginning to end, I applaud you for your interest, for being able to listen to me for that long. That deserves an award in and of itself. At least until I run for politics, then we'll really see how long people can listen to me. Anyways, guys, hey, thanks a lot for tuning in. Comments, suggestions for dealing with students that start to cry, or maybe just like difficult students, let me know in the comments what you think. I always enjoy reading them. Sometimes their, comments aren't so good, but hey, that's part of the YouTube style, I guess. Anyways, guys, all right, for real this time, thank you for watching. Leave a comment, if you have something to say, a suggestion maybe for me. I love suggestions. I'm open to them. I want to be the best teacher possible, so. All right, guys, we'll catch you later. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.